You just watched a video of me dancing with my son on his friend's shoulders at my son's wedding last week. It was an unbelievable celebration. Not just the actual wedding itself, but that as an active, holy IDF soldier serving in this war since the beginning, my son and almost his whole unit were given permission to get leave of absence from their service up north and attend the wedding. This is nothing to take for granted, and my wife and I are so very grateful to God above and to my son's commanders in the army for giving him and his friends in his unit permission to attend the wedding and making it happen. I just wanted to take a step back and express in more detail how what we witnessed and experienced is beyond words, a moment of pure holiness here in our ancestral homeland, the land of Israel. As I said before, my son and his army unit, warriors of Israel, all of them, have fought in this war since day one of the war, since the beginning. They have been in and out of Gaza, fought in Lebanon and Syria, putting their lives on the line for our people, our nation, our homeland Israel. And yet for that one night, they came out of service to celebrate, to dance, to make my son and his wife happy, to embrace the beauty of life that they are defending. Thankfully, so many of them were all given the night off from their base up north to come celebrate at my son's wedding. And not just his unit, but also some other childhood friends who are all serving in different units of the IDF all over the place, fighting in this war as well since the beginning. Yes, while many could not attend, we are so thankful and grateful to those who were given permission to be able to attend the wedding and dance with us. This is our second son getting married in this war, as our first son got married on October 15th, 2023, the first week at the very beginning of the war, as rockets were flying all over Israel. And we are already experienced with the challenge of our holy IDF soldiers being given the night off in the middle of a war to attend a wedding of a fellow soldier. As my first son's wedding, not many of his friends could attend either. This is not a simple situation, and not all soldiers are given permission to leave in order to attend a friend's wedding. And understand, even the fact that our own son, the groom, was given the time off to get married in the middle of this war is not something that we can take for granted. My wife and I always knew that wedding plans might have to be changed according to the state of the war and where my son and his unit would be stationed and what they would be doing. Thankfully, even though the wedding was planned months in advance, we were able to keep the wedding date. But all of these holy soldiers are not just warriors. They are defenders of morality, the generation of Jewish victory. Unlike in 1948, when we, the Jewish people, fought here in Israel just to survive, or in 1967, when we fought to defend our homeland, today, in the 76th year of our War of Independence, our holy IDF soldiers fight with a deeper understanding that this is a war of good versus evil. The Jewish people are not just defending ourselves here in our ancestral homeland, Israel. We are standing up as the front line for the entire freedom-loving world against evil. And at the heart of this fight is morality. The world may try to distort it, but the Jewish people, connected to our ancestral traditions, living in our chosen ancestral homeland, know what true morality is. Morality is not moral relativism. It is not weakness disguised as humanitarianism. Morality is the word of God. Morality is standing for justice. Morality is fighting against evil without hesitation. That's what the Jewish people in the Torah represent. Israel, the Jewish homeland, is the light in the dark world of terror and brutality. Our enemies do not just seek to destroy the Jewish state of Israel. They embody the worst evil, slaughtering innocents, celebrating murder, fighting to erase all that is just and true, not just in Israel, but all over the Western freedom-loving world, and virtue signaling to the world with outright lies and manipulation that they should be the ones celebrated. But our holy idea of soldiers, they fight for life. They fight for family. They fight for the future of humanity. They fight with the certainty that victory over our evil Islamo-Nazi enemies is not just necessary, it is righteous and moral. Seeing these warriors dance at my son's wedding, dancing, laughing, celebrating, flying their unit's flags, carrying us on their shoulders, Jews of all types, all backgrounds, united as one on the dance floor, was a reminder of the holiness of this generation, a generation of Jewish warriors who are not just fighting to survive, but fighting to win, to save humanity, because our victory is a victory for morality, for justice, and for God's truth. And when we win here in the Jewish ancestral homeland, it won't just be for us. It will be a victory for the entire world against evil, a victory for truth, for morality, for freedom. We are such a blessed generation of Jews living in the Jewish state of Israel today. We will continue to celebrate life while holding on to the sadness of our tragedies, and we will win onward to total victory. Hold on and strengthen your faith in God. He's got this, and we have to do our part. Spreading morality based on the Torah principles. If you're Jewish, we have a beautiful life of rituals and holidays and commandments to follow as best as possible. Everyone has their own way, and we have our own process, but we have a derech, we have a direction to follow. And if you're not Jewish, there are the 7 Noahide laws to connect with and follow and strengthen your faith and support always the Jewish people and the Jewish state of Israel, because we are the front line of morality and the freedom-loving world. So I hope you enjoyed those videos of our own family celebration and the wedding, and celebrate in your life. There is so much to be grateful for. Your health, your family, your spouse, your partner, your children, your grandchildren, your neighbors. Celebrate and be thankful for what you have, and be inspired by the Jewish people in Israel today, that no matter what tragedy we've experienced in history or just recently, we are able to move forward with that sadness and hurt and tragedy, and continue to celebrate and spread joy and good and happiness. Am Yisrael Chai. That's it for today's Pulse of Israel. I hope you were inspired. If you are not yet a subscriber to our daily belief-based, inspiring, politically incorrect truth with our daily Pulse of Israel videos, what are you waiting for? Go to pulseofisrael.com and click to subscribe. And we are a donor-based organization. We are heavily censored across all social media platforms. It is thanks to your donations, large or small, that we're able to do our work. And we want our videos to be seen by more people, to inspire more people and inspire more Jews and get the truth out about Israel to more people. So every once in a while, please click on the donate button on pulseofisrael.com. Shalom, everyone, and thanks for watching.
Pulse of Israel, frontline videos from the Holy Land. Support our work by donating today.